All right.
Yeah, basically, the app so we launched our first one,
Yep.
like content app back in 2014. We were one of the first people to ever come out with the viral content curation product.
Mm-hmm.
And in 2016, we created trending traffic.
Yep.
And we ended up having like a 15% refund rate, and it was due to literally one reason.
Yeah.
It was because they couldn't get their content super, super specific. If you're running a home improvement blog and you're posting Donald Trump articles, that's not going to be relevant to your niche, right? So
right.
You could get okay content, but with this, man, in the webinar, like the pre-launch webinar, I'm literally going to address it. I'm going to say, listen, I have all the objections. Oh, I need too many apps to manage social media and my blogs, and I can't directly manage everything. I can't track the analytics. I can't get the content specific enough. All these things are added into this app. So this thing is a freaking powerhouse. And the entire thing is mobile optimized, so you can actually use this on your cell phone.
Oh, wow, that's nice. Very, very cool.
So,
there's not a lot of SaaS out there that lets you do that.
Yeah, this thing is...
So I instead of so I don't know if I mentioned, but I'm recording this. So so I figured I figured we'd kind of just dive in and have a look at stuff. We probably will cut out the bit about Pilates and wimps doing yoga.
Yes, ma'am.
But I reckon what we could do is just show a really practical, dive into how this works. Let me show you my screen, and then you can kind of boss me around and show me how this is going to work. Where are we?
Yes,
Share
ma'am.
screen. Now my screen's a little bit messy, so let me know when you can see
No worries. Seriously, the amount of times that I've one-on-one helped somebody onboard, it's like second nature by now. And I've been beta testing this app for 9 months. So, I have like 200 data sources and just a ridiculous amount of blogs. So the first thing that you're going to do.
Yes.
So let's first get comfortable with the dashboard. So when I'm verbally communicating where to go, you kind of understand. So we have 4 different sections at the top. So discovery, pretty self-explanatory. You'll be able to find any kind of content you want. In publisher, that's going to be when you create and schedule your content.
Okay, so stuff's not connected yet. That's going to happen later.
Yeah, we'll get to that in a second. Engagement is going to be where, let's say if somebody messages one of your Facebook pages or comments on one of your posts, you'll be able to see that all directly inside of here. Yeah. And go ahead and just click skip. And be able to message them directly. And then finally, you'll be able to track all your analytics. Okay. So what we're going to do is over on the right-hand side, you're going to have a settings section. Do me a favor and go ahead and press that down bar.
Okay.
Now, what you're going to do is go to websites. Or, I'm sorry, training and help. I apologize.
Go down to training and help. Yep.
Yep. Have you already installed the plugin?
I haven't. No. Oh, good. There's the plugin. So I'll download that.
Yep.
All right. Now I'm going to be demonstrating this on a ShopABot site that we've got because I'm setting up I have been setting up and walking through a whole bunch of how to get everything working really well with ShopABot. So what we're doing is testing it on, actually let me just show you the site now. This is homebestdeals.com and it's just our ShopABot store.
Oh, yeah. Best site around. Hey, listen, if you're watching this right now, grab your credit card, go to Home Best Deals. I'm just kidding.
Get on it, buddy. Get on it. So we went and, you guys who are listening now, we went over here and did these menus. Shane, do you want to just explain how we changed the menu system?
Absolutely. So the concept here is when you're designing a website, let's say that it's, this is great because it's not too niche. It's home best deal. So it could be anything about your home. Mm-hmm. So a couple of things that we can do. Number one, I went and looked at our competition. So I basically just went to Google, looked up like home style blogs, home improvement blogs, and I would look at the categories on their websites because those are proven, right? They have tons of content. So I wanted to look at how do they structure their websites. Based off of that feedback, it literally took me 5 minutes. I said, okay, well, most of those have recipe sections, gardening, home decor, and home improvement. Makes sense. And then finally, I put a section there for reviews. Since you're going to be utilizing this for Shopify, there's some pretty cool things that you can do with that review section. We won't really touch on that part today, but I do want to fill up all of the categories for home improvement, home decor, gardening, and recipes. I went out and grabbed very solid data sources for those subcategories. Now, what's cool is in those sections, we're going to keep it basic, and we're going to label them as one of two things. Number one is going to be articles. So we're going to get some good, meaty pieces of content.
So we did like the basic ones, and then under here we just did like home improvement articles, home improvement videos, home decor articles and videos, so that we could just keep it really nice and simple.
Yeah, exactly. And what we're going to do is we're going to go to RealSpecific. We're going to add your plugin to start with.
So let's come over here. I've just downloaded the plugin. So let me go add new and upload this plugin.
Woohoo!
Yay! And install.
Now, if you're also watching this and you say, Shane, most of my business is done through social media. I don't really even have a website. That's actually perfectly fine. This tool that we're about to show you tonight, the advanced part of this is utilizing a blog. The easy part is using a web, like a social media account, like a Facebook page, Twitter account, or LinkedIn account. Reason of why you would use like RealSpecific for like LinkedIn, for example, is I do marketing, so I actually drip out really good articles from like Neil Patel, Moz, Niche Hacks, all these major high authority marketing blogs, and so now I'm dripping out valuable content literally every day, and my audience is getting to see really good tips on how to run their businesses. So it actually pushes me up as an authority a little. So what I want you to do is go ahead and press RealSpecific app/blog.
All right. So everything's really step by step. I really love step by step. It makes life so much easier.
Very, very easy. It's going to open there in that tab.
So
and then what I'm going to have you do is you're going to connect. You're going to name it. And then you're going to put in your admin details and your password. So the URL is going to be your website /WP admin or just admin, whatever it is for you.
Oh, because what am I doing here? All right. Just go into autopilot. All right, so it would be WP admin, right? If it's
yes, ma'am.
WordPress, yep. All right. Yep. Blog username, and then I think, let's see. Let me see if I've got this right. Oh, this is not a valid user. All right, so
is your blog username admin by chance?
Oh, so it needs to be. There we go. So here's how we would find my username. No, WordPress, when they create blogs now, they give you really random names. So let's try that.
So your username when you log in.
So it's the username. All right, and so to find that, we just went over to our down here, and that there is what it is.
Perfect.
Username.
Pretty easy so far.
Got that. All right, so that's connected.
Next thing that we're going to do is we're going to connect your social account. So go over to data sources on the left-hand side.
Data sources, yep.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Social accounts?
Social accounts, yeah.
Alrighty.
Long day. So go ahead and connect your first Facebook page.
Can we do connect page then? Yep. Easy. Continue. We'll make it public because we want everyone to see that.
Yeah.
Now, how do we choose which page it is? Is there...
So what's going to happen is, we'll see in a second.
Waiting for RealSpecific.com. All right, here we go.
All right.
Okay.
So then go ahead and let's just start with.
So I just want to do this one. So we'll do the Home Best Deals one.
Great, and then we'll do. Do you have a Twitter account for this website already?
I do.
Awesome.
All right. Okay, that was easy. All right, now Twitter, so we can connect our Twitter account.
You know, what's also cool about this is, you know, we've been designing this for 2 whole years.
Mm-hmm.
And one of the things that the first thing we needed to be able to do is get
Twitter's
content.
connected. Sorry, you're talking, but Twitter's just done. That was easy.
Perfect.
Excellent.
Yeah, you know, the first thing we had to do when designing this was make an app that would work for any industry.
Yeah.
And the second most important thing is to be able to make it fully white hat, because Joe the plumber can't afford having a penalty from Google. And for a lot of these automation content tools, they dance the the line of being gray hat. And a lot of them are gray hat.
Yeah. So
they can actually cause you a Google penalty or get one of your social media accounts banned. So that is something that we've really, really pushed for. So that way, you know, if you manage these services for local businesses, which I actually have people paying me every month for that, yeah, I don't have to worry about putting them in jeopardy. I can feel good about posting this. And so the next thing that we're going to do now that we have our website and we have our social accounts, just to make this easy, this is 100% optional, but you're going to go to My Topics on the left-hand side.
Yep.
Now, like I said, 100% optional. Go ahead and add new topic.
Sure. Okay, so should I do it by, like, the categories that we've got here?
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly. Okay.
Now, you can do it either for categories or if you're like I said, you know, I manage social media for like a lawyer.
Do we do commas between keywords, sorry?
Don't worry about keywords.
Don't worry about keywords. So delete that?
Yep.
All right.
And then, all right, there we go. So there's a little delay. And then go ahead and just click save.
Oh, okay.
So we'll come back to this after we start adding some data sources.
Yep, okay.
And I'll kind of show you why. All right, and then... should
I add all of my categories while we're here, or just one?
I just wanted to add one. We'll go back to this, and I'll kind of show you. But,
yep, okay.
And then go ahead and go to data sources.
Mm-hmm. All right. Okay.
All right, there we go. And then go ahead and click add data source at the top.
Sure.
All right, and so I gave you that list of data sources.
Yeah, I've got that over.
Let's go ahead and start with home improvement.
All right, so should I do... Oh, so basically I just put one of these in at a time.
Yep, so you're going to add the first data source.
Yeah.
And what I want you to do is topic, which will be home improvement, colon, and then your screen is really blurry for me.
Oh, is it? Might be a connection issue.
Sorry, I can't see what you're doing. Hold on.
I've just said homey improvements because that's what the blog feed name is, and then put the feed URL in.
Yep, and so it will be topic, and then name, so homey improvements, and then the last one will just be blog. So that way that you know it's coming from a blog.
It actually doesn't have that. It just says add data source, name, and then feed URL.
No, I know that. So in the name, you're going to put home improvement, colon, homey improvements. You see that's the name of the website?
Yeah.
It's just easier for
organization.
Categorizing things.
Yeah, okay, so, got it.
And then finally, just put blog. So that way you can differentiate between YouTube channels and blogs when you're adding different auto postings.
Okay. All right.
All right, cool. And then save, and then go ahead and add maybe the other two, and we'll actually just do home improvement.
Just do all articles for now? Or do you want videos too?
Go ahead and just, go ahead and click save, and then we'll do Romanista and Family Handyman, and then we'll do videos. And what we can actually do, if you want, you can edit this part out, but you can also speed this part up. So we'll do videos and articles, and then we'll add those into the topics, and then we'll set up auto posting, and you're done. It's that simple. So very simple process. Websites, social media accounts, data sources, topics, auto posting.
Improvement, family. And do you want to, while I'm doing this, do you want to just explain to them how you found these?
All right, so this is what we're going to do to actually find some good blogs that we can start pulling in articles from. So we're going to start with the first category of our website, which is home improvement. So I'm going to go ahead and type home improvement blogs. And so the first thing that you're going to see is you're going to see different websites that have a list of different blogs. So we got this one here, this one here. So I'll literally just go through these. This one is 56 home improvement blogs to inspire you. That's pretty great. That means that we have a lot of different potential blogs to pull content from. So what I'll literally do is just start scanning through here. And I'll try to find one that I really like. So I'll show you one that I've already picked, which is the Family Handyman. Now, sometimes websites won't have feeds. Now, that's perfectly okay because there's literally thousands, more than thousands of home improvement blogs. So there's plenty to choose from. Now, a couple things to look at. I want to look at the content that's being posted, and I want to say, is this related to the topic that I want to cover? And you know what? I actually think this is. They're not really posting anything about like recipes or anything like that. So I can actually pull this feed directly. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to do /feed. Pretty simple. And so this is what you're going to see. And so literally this right here is what we're going to copy and paste into RealSpecific. Now, let's go back, and I want to show you another example, because sometimes you might have a little bit of hurdles as you're doing some recon here. So let's look at maybe traditional home, or we'll just go through some of these. It looks like that one's not even active. So home improvements, actually this is one that we're already utilizing. All right, this actually is perfect. So you'll see garden and homestead, easy DIY, homey advice, home tips and tricks, home decor, construction. Now, you can see how some of these aren't going to be relevant to the category that I'm trying to post to, right? I don't want finances showing up in my home improvement category. You know what I mean? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over to homey advice or home tips and tricks. So let's go look at some of these and how to choose the right paint. Let's see, homey advice. I would say that this one is actually perfect. This right here looks like something that would be good for home improvement. So what I'll do, once again, I'll do /feed. Now sometimes you might get to a website and it says, hey, sorry, this page is no longer available. So you can do one of two things at that point. You can look around for a symbol that looks like this, which is an RSS feed, and you click on that and you'll be able to find their feed. And then sometimes flat out some websites don't have feeds, so you'll just have to find another blog to choose from. Now, as far as grabbing videos for home improvement, simply went to YouTube. You know, I can go to Vimeo, but YouTube's probably going to be the best for this. And I'm going to go ahead and I'll type in home improvement. Now, there's two different categories that I can choose from. This is where coming in really specifically really helps. So I'm going to give you a good example. So let's say that I'm building a real estate blog, and I go to, what is his name? All right, so let's take, for example, Grant Cardone. Now, Grant Cardone is great because he's got tons of video. He's always producing content. But here's the problem. If I'm building a website and I go and grab the channel for Grant Cardone, right? What might happen is now I have videos about like sales and other unrelated content that's going to be ending up on my real estate website. So what I would then do is I would go look for a playlist that he would have all centered around real estate. Or maybe even more specific, like real estate lending or real estate sales, you know, something along those categories. So home improvement, I'm going to go ahead and look at channel. And so you can see here, this guy's got a ton of subscribers, almost a 500,000 amount of subscribers. He's got 215 videos. So that's a lot of content that we can start to pull from. So I'll go ahead and I'll click on that. I'll grab that and paste it in the RealSpecific, and I'm done. Now let's say that I want to look at playlists. So I go through here and I try to find one that is fitting my niche. Now, what's funny is Home Improvement's also a TV show, so I do not want to choose that, right? So I'll go through here, homeimprovement.com, 20 videos. popular video, HDTV, home improvement, 200 videos. That's definitely a winner. That's definitely something that I would choose to place on my website. What's even better is these are full episodes. So this is 21 minutes. Imagine the time on site for your site if somebody was spending 20 minutes on your website. That'd be crazy. So yeah, that is how I went about going and getting those data sources. Simply looking up on Google, grabbing the links, putting them into a notepad, and then doing the same thing for videos. And just like Cindy is doing now that she's set up her website, she's set up her social media accounts, now she's setting up her data sources. Next, she'll set up her topics, which is completely optional. It just makes it a little bit more fun to use the interface. And then we're going to start talking about auto posting. So let me go ahead and end this. There we go.
I can come on back now. Actually, I have almost finished adding all of them in. So I'm just going to add recipes. What was I doing there? Foodie Crush, and then blog. And then I'm just going to add one of these videos, and then I've got a video and article in each of the categories.
Sweet.
Yes. Typing away like a maniac. Video. I'm just going to do that. All right, so we're done. Now what?
1 second. Sorry, saving the video to render it.
Oh, good.
All right, so one thing that you're going to notice is that Cindy has upgraded into our special upgrade where she can actually have way more data sources. As you can see, she has 50. So we're going to be making sure that her website is jam-packed with nonstop content. So wait, did you actually add all of them?
Yeah. So, well, I've added 16. There are still a few here. I just wanted to I can throw a few more in while we're talking. So yeah, we're pretty much all good to go.
I think that just proves our point about how easy it is.
Oh, it's so freaking quick. Very quick. The video ones are really easy. It mostly just takes time to type in. So recipes, video 3. Yeah, we've got tons of content in here now. So, yep.
Awesome.
Yep.
All right, so why don't I show you real quick what I was going to do with topics. So go ahead and go over to the topic section.
My topics?
Yep.
Yep.
And then what I'm going to have you do is, wow, you already added those too. So go ahead and press the edit button for home improvement.
Yep. Okay.
And then I'm going to have you press the X on websites. You see where it says all?
Oh, there? Yep. Okay.
And then I want you to type HOM.
Yep.
Okay.
Oh.
And then choose home improvement.
Okay.
And then add all the data sources for home improvement, not home decor.
Oh, home improvement? Hold on. Oh, so these ones here.
Yep.
Yep, okay.
And then HOM, click,
yep.
HOM, click.
Oh, I don't even need to do HOM. It automatically loads that in. So we've got the home improvement ones, and then we want to add the home video ones?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. All right. And so that's just going to be pulling them from that. Just save?
Yep.
Okay.
All right. So once that saves, there is a slight delay. What I want you to do is at the top left, there's the RealSpecific logo. I want you to press on that.
On it.
And go ahead and click skip and X on that.
All right. Mm-hmm.
All right. So I want you to press on home improvement.
Oh, wow. It's got my categories up here. That's very neat.
Yep. And so now,
okay,
you'll actually see all the articles that are coming in through those feeds now.
Ah,
so what
cool.
I can actually do is I can actually go through these and find the ones that are basically relevant to the site I'm trying to post to. So we go ahead and we'll test one of these out. So
this one here has like a lot of all of these have like Facebook shares and stuff like that.
Exactly.
So what if I do this one? So do I just click post? Or share, or what do I do?
Yep, you're going to click post.
Click post.
So share is going to be a link directly to social media. Post is going to be curated to your website. So now on the
Can you see this, or is it a bit blurry?
Yeah, it's very blurry.
Okay.
So that looks very solid. That's a
pretty good post.
All right. So what I'm going to have you do is let's say that you wanted to. Actually, I'll talk about that in a second. So let's go ahead and we'll add our social accounts on the right hand side.
Okay. So over here.
Yep.
Oh, we just excellent. All right. So I've just checked those.
And then select website.
Nice. And okay. I've got the categories. Now I have way too many categories in here before. So let me find what was it? A home improvement. Or was it
home improvement articles?
Home improvement articles. There we go. All right.
Awesome. And then go ahead and post.
Post. Okay. Scheduled.
All right. Now,
so is that going to show up because I selected Facebook and Twitter? Is that showing up on?
Yep, that's going to auto post out to those as well, but from your blog. Yep. So the next thing I want you to do is I want you to do right click.
Right click. What?
And inspect.
Oh, okay.
And give it a second while it loads. You see that little button there at the top for mobile?
For mobile, where
see where it says elements?
Elements, yes. Yep.
All right, and then you see that little looks like a mobile device next to it? Go ahead and click on
there?
that.
Yep. Ah, nifty. Okay, so you can use the whole site. So
now the entire application. So let's say that I wanted to lay in bed and start posting articles.
Right.
I can actually do that directly from here.
Okay.
So I can track my analytics, I can manage all my social media sites, I can manage my posts all directly from here. So I can look at my topics, I can watch videos. So go ahead and actually press play on that video, for example.
Okay, so I can preview all of what I want to post.
Yep.
Nice.
And so go ahead and click the X when you're ready and come out of this mobile mode.
Okay. Nifty, nifty.
All right. And then what we're going to do is we're going to set up go and scroll to the top, and we're going to set up your auto posting. So go to Publisher.
Okay. I like auto posting. This sounds good. All right.
Yes, ma'am. That's why we do this. I hate writing, and I hate doing things that are going to take me a ton of time.
Yeah.
So go ahead and just click Skip. Add new blog auto post.
Okay. You can select website.
All right, so select website. We'll start with home improvement articles.
Okay, all right. In my stupidly long list. All right, home improvement articles. Social account.
I have a friend that just keeps cloning websites with an awesome product called WP Blazer, and because he cloned so many websites, he's got like
WP Blazer.
All right, so.
Okay. So.
All right, so what I want you to do is just do like 7 days for now.
Yep.
And then I want you to do number of posts 1. 200 words or more. So that's actually something I wanted to touch on.
Yeah.
So sometimes when you're pulling in content from RSS feed, that's just the person that set up the RSS feed. So
you're breaking up a tiny bit.
Make sure that you have the highest quality ML.
Yeah, it's just breaking up a tiny bit. Maybe give it a sec to catch up.
Yeah, it's just Skype. Do you want to call on Zoom?
No, that's working now. That's all right.
Okay, so now that you chose 200 words or more, that's going to guarantee that you have much more lengthy articles, which is only going to help your SEO at the end of the day. The next thing that you did is you added 1 post per day. We don't want to be doing, 5 different posts across, 10 different categories.
Especially if you're going, especially if you're going to be getting, so we're just doing articles. So on here, I'll just pick the blogs.
Exactly.
Yep, because I don't want the videos on there.
And then go ahead and click Save.
Save. Okay. And now it will just auto-post for me.
Awesome. And then can I share my screen?
Yes. Yeah. Go for it.
Okay, cool. All right. Can you see my screen?
Yep.
All right. So I'm pretty quick with this, so I just wanted to kind of give you an overview.
Just 2 seconds. Let me make it big so that the people that are watching the video can see your screen as well. All right.
Awesome. So I just want to do an overview of what this would actually look like. So a couple different things to look at. So number one difference between share is I can now share all of these links directly to Facebook. So that way maybe I don't have a website and I just want to set this up to, post articles. Another thing is that posting, which we just covered. Now let's say that I was managing social media for a local business like a gym, for example. And so I wanted to do a blog post for that gym, right? So what I would do is I would do blog auto post. Let's say I do top 10 exercises. So I do top 10 exercises. And what you can actually do in here, let's say that I do number 1, squat, okay? Now, what I'm going to do is I will make this an H1 header, okay? And then I'm going to go over to post curation, and I will look up squat, and I'll go down, find a picture I like. Let's see here. So I'll choose this one, and I could say, something along the lines of, in places like Asia, they're squatting literally every single day, but in places like America, we sit in chairs all day, our hips get blocked up, we can't achieve those natural positions anymore. Now, if you want to learn how to do proper squat form, give it a second as it's loading. My internet's a little slow here. Go ahead and try this exercise called the goblet squat. And so if you want to even learn a little bit more technical detail, go ahead and watch this video here where it's going to teach you the proper squat technique. Give me 1 second. There we go. And so I can actually manually curate the highest quality articles I want to. Now, if, for example, our lovely friend Cindy was managing a website that she was very particular about what went on her website. She didn't want to auto post. She's running an authority website. With that manual curation option, that it's going to give you the ability to really format all of your articles to be the way that you like. We actually have a user who has 2.4 million followers on Facebook that runs this website here. Now, he is loving the tool because he's able to go in and format the articles exactly up to his standards because they might not come in with, H1, H2 headers. So you can actually be able to do that inside of RealSpecific. That's a major feature right there.
All right.
Now,
can I ask you a question that I think probably a few people are going to be thinking right now? How does curation work? I mean, can you just go and take people's content and put it on your blog and say that it's your own? Or how does this work so that you're not going to get in trouble with Google, so you're not going to get in trouble with the people whose content this is? How does that work?
Great question. So the way that this works is I want you to first, like when you're starting to think about that, I want you to think about Yahoo, MSN, right, and BuzzFeed, and Mashable, and, Viral Nova. Every single one of these sites curate. That's how they're able to get so many articles out every single day. They're not writing their own articles, they're curating. So the question is, what is curating? There's a couple different layers of curation. Curation could be simply overlaying and sharing a link to Facebook. Overlaying could be where I pull in content from an RSS feed, which is what you guys just saw. And then you have the next level of curation, which is you pull in an article. So let's say that I do an advanced search for, we'll do Neil Patel. All right, so do Neil Patel, do 200 words or more. Now, I got this article here, came up 2 days ago, and this is going over LinkedIn. Now, the next level of curation is adding an intro, adding an outro, adding, value and comments. So if he makes a point here about how, LinkedIn is great for business, I could add a story about how I closed a client via LinkedIn, right? So I do what's called editorializing. So that is, and when you start to look at, major websites that are driving millions of visitors, that is like the way that they are creating these giant blog posts, is they curate massive bits and then they just follow that procedure. Intro, outro, comments, some value, a little story, and then done. And so that's all that this guy is doing here. He's curating from other sites. He adds a little bit of commentary and he's done. Now, the major thing is if you're curating from someone else, it's best practice to always give credit to the source. Now, question is, what happens if somebody notices that they got a ping or notified that you use their content? Well, it's going to be awesome for them because now they have a high-quality backlink that's pinging back to them. So, for example, if Google's scanning that person's website, notices that Home Best Deals is linking to them and they have a home improvement website, because it's a relevant backlink, it's actually going to help them. So if we're curating a bunch of websites from a single source that are all backlinking to that single person, they're going to be loving us for it because we're going to be sending them traffic at the end of the day and helping improve their SEO.
Right, exactly. Yep. Okay.
Still there?
Yeah, I am. Can you hear me? Hello.
Hello?
I am still here.
You there?
Let's try again.
All right, so here's what I'm thinking. We'll leave out the questions. We can always do an interview together.
Yeah.
We'll just focus on getting your site set up.
Yeah.
So go ahead and share your screen, and let's go ahead and go inside of RealSpecific, and we'll jump back over to your website.
Well, can I still leave? Can I leave that stuff in there that we just did? Or,
yeah.
Yeah.
If you feel like it's good.
Yeah, I think that's good. Alright, so we had a bit of a connection problem, but we are back. You gotta love the internet, right?
So next thing I want to do is I want to go check your website and see if that article was posted. So go over to Home Best Deals.
Let's have a look. Oh, hey, this is new.
Haha.
Nice.
Hey, look at that.
So this is the new article that was posted.
Yes,
and let me see. Alright, so it's pulled everything in. It's got like all of these images and all the links and everything's worked beautifully. There's like some really good content on my site, and I just clicked a couple of buttons, so that was pretty sweet.
Wow, you must have worked really hard. How long did it take you to write this?
Tough. Okay, and it's got all the attribution stuff in here as well.
Absolutely. Now, let's go set up an auto post for videos as well.
All right.
For home improvements.
Okie dokie. How did I do that one? So just click on the logo?
No. So what you're going to do is you're going to go to Publisher, and you're going to go to Auto Post.
Yep.
And then add new blog post.
Oh, auto post. Oh, got it. Okay.
And then same procedure, but the different category will now be home improvement videos.
Okay. Home improvement videos.
Now, just imagine this, okay? Now I'm running a website that's all about home improvement and that has content being sent to it every single day. And then that's dripping out to all of my social media profiles, and I'm monetizing this with home improvement products. Man, talk about some good free traffic, right? We didn't have to pay to get any of that. That came in organically. And it's only going to snowball effect, and you'll get more over time as your website becomes more authoritative.
All right. So what is velocity? Can you explain that? What should I pick here?
So that just means how velocity means, like, that's supposed to be virality, I think.
Oh, okay.
So the virality of this post is the top 50%, 20%, or 10%.
So since it's video, content length I should just leave as any.
Yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
All right, because otherwise there's not going to be words, and then press save. And we're good. Okay, so now I'll have videos and articles in the home improvement category all pulled in automatically.
Now let's go ahead and go over to your Facebook page for home improvement.
Yeah, all right. Let's see, where was that? Facebook.com. This. All right.
Super fast typer.
Been typing a lot, strangely enough.
Let's see. Is it there?
Oh, hello. All right. Oh, it says that it shared a link. So it's actually a link from my blog.
Absolutely. So
that's
now
the best way.
way.
So I'm not just sharing their content, I'm sharing my own content.
Yes, ma'am.
Excellent.
And so now this is just the procedure that you're going to set up for each category.
Okay.
So we added our website, added our social media accounts.
Yep.
We did the research to go and find the data sources that we want. We added them into RealSpecific. We added our topics, which is optional, and then we set up our auto posting, and we were done.
All right, here's something else that I noticed that's very neat, is that when you click on here, it says homebestdeals.com, but it's actually a tracking link.
Yep, and so what you can actually do is if you go back over to RealSpecific.
Let me see, over here. So will that be in the reporting then?
Yes, ma'am. So what you'll be able to do after you start to pull in some data, it's going to take a little time.
Sure.
You'll be able to see where in the world they're coming from, what type of traffic
Facebook
it is,
engagement.
track your Facebook and Twitter engagement.
And you can do multiple pages and stuff so you can see what's getting lots of sites, lots of clicks and stuff like that.
Yeah, your account is actually set up to have 10 websites, 50 social media accounts. We upgraded your account to have up to, 50 data sources.
Thank you very much, sir.
It was. Now, what's cool is, can I kind of, I won't go into that. But a couple other things that are pretty cool about this is go to Publisher again, and there's also a calendar view.
In the schedule?
Yep.
Ah, cool.
Now, there's also a list view there. So I can list out on my blog all of my upcoming posts, and I can edit them before they go out.
Yep.
And then scroll to the top. And then I want you to go to Discovery.
Yep.
And just click Post on one of those articles, Home Decor, for example.
Up here?
No, so that post Home Decor Video 1, 33 cute and smart makeup storage ideas.
This one? Yes. Oh, okay, I can see that's the category there. Whoa, hey,
and then,
I can slide stuff.
And then go ahead and, no worries. So go ahead and click Post right there.
Yep. Clicked it. I think I might have just... Alright. There we go.
All right, so what I want you to do now is I want you to press the button that says Saved.
Press the button that says... Is that under here?
So you see where it says Instant Saved Schedule.
Oh, Instant Saved. All right.
So now if I'm going to editorialize all of my pieces of content, I can... As I go through here and find good ones, I can throw them into the save section and come back to them later.
Oh, okay.
Another thing that you'll be able to do is you'll also be able to schedule these as well. So if you go to the schedule section right there, you'll be able to choose the day and time that you want these to go out as well.
Excellent. Okay, and then
also,
the category and post it. Oh, you can do tags. It'll automatically pull in the tags.
Yep.
Nice.
You can also add a spinner.
Yep. Okay, awesome. This is very, very cool, man. Was there anything else? We've been taking up a lot of time for these guys. I appreciate your time here too, Shane. Is there anything else that we should look at before we finish up? Because I think we've had a pretty thorough check. And my whole blog now, I'm going to go through it and just add in a few more of the auto ones for different categories. But
yeah,
I think everything else is
one final thing that we could check out is go ahead and scroll down a little bit.
Yep.
And let's scroll back up a little and go to that search bar there.
Which search bar, sorry? Oh, there?
Yeah, there's a delay on your screen, so
okay.
I'm just going to wait until there you go. So do advanced search.
Oh, yeah, advanced search. Okay. Oh, and I can search in all of my... So if I'm looking for a specific...
So why don't we do digital marketer, for example?
Yep.
All right, cool. Now, just go ahead and click search. All right, so what I want you to do is go back to advanced search.
Yep.
Go ahead and choose article length.
I probably need to do...
article. So, yeah, it's maybe 14 days.
Yep. Okay, try that. There we go. Oh, he obviously hasn't posted anything in the last day.
All right, great. So what I want you to do is now, let's say that you were managing the social media literally for your personal self. And you came in here and you saw that, 2 hours ago, Digital Marketer just announced a breakdown of Facebook's new PageRank update. You're like, what? I could be the first one talking about this, right? And so you can automatically post it on your LinkedIn.
Oh, okay.
So this is going to transcend whether you're building niche blogs, whether you're looking for industry, tips and tactics. I have my father, who's actually studying for his CCIE, which is a network engineering degree, certification.
Okay.
And so what he did was he went and added all the data sources for basically all of the people that are teaching the CCIE. So like YouTube channels, blogs, and whatnot, like cloud security and network security. And then he added those topics. And so now he literally logs in every day from his cell phone, and he'll just watch what's going on in the industry and then just watch his training directly from inside of this app. So he uses it kind of like how you would use YouTube when it gives you your proper suggestions. Yeah. Now with this, you can actually really, really narrow.
Well, it's a lot more targeted. You can create your own search database, really.
Exactly. So another good example is I run a personal training studio. I've ran a studio for 6 or 7 years now, over 10,000 personal training sessions. And so I'm very, very particular about what my clients are told about physical fitness. If I'm going to build a website for myself, Shane Brooks, specialgym, right, .com, I don't want to curate the top 10 fitness tips from BuzzFeed. You know what I mean? I don't really care what they say because they're not PhDs or CSCS. I want to go get the best leaders in the fitness space to grab their content, right? So inside of RealSpecific, I can do that. So if I'm running a legit business and I'm very particular about what is posted, then I can go and get those exact data sources, and I never have to worry about some, baloney ending up on my website, and you're like, what the heck? My audience is going to freak out. Why is Home Best Deals posting this viral Donald Trump article? We don't want that, right? Yep. So that is one of the coolest things, hence RealSpecific.
It just really does take up the quality, doesn't it? And it will keep people actually following and engaging in your content instead of just having a whole bunch of curated content that actually doesn't bring any value.
Exactly. And, give me 1 second. Sorry. So that is probably the key features. We wanted to dominate one thing. We started in 2014 with what was called bullet viral traffic. We did really, really well with it. Then we, in 2016, created trending traffic. which we also did really well with. But there was a couple different problems that we needed to solve. One being niche content. If I'm building a home blog, a fitness blog, or a, just a straight up recipe blog, I need to be able to get that exact content that my audience wants to see.
Right.
It needs to be white hat. And then all of the other features, managing different social accounts, the engagement section where people can comment, and you can manage all that directly from in here. So if you need a tool that's going to help you with content marketing and social media management, this is the number one tool on the market. I spent 6 months doing basically data research on Hootsuite, Buffer, BuzzSumo, all of the top applications. I put together a 60-page list of features that I hate and I love, and then sent it to the dev team and said, what's possible? In the process of building this for 2 years, we had 14 different developers quit. Because a lot of the things that we were building with this, that we're still building with this, and continue to build with this, some of these things haven't been done before. And so some of our devs would get pretty frustrated trying to build this thing. So this is the leading tool. Are you on home decor? Nice. You already got that set up?
No, I just had a look, and I was like, this is really weird, but it's because I haven't gone in and set up my... so it's pulling from all of the feeds instead of setting up actually which ones it's pulling in. So I'm looking forward to going in and just tweaking those categories now that I've got all of that data in there, and then just automating all of the content and having that all set up.
Yahoo! Awesome. So this opportunity, I'm pretty excited because now when you go to your website, you're going to be like, dang, this thing is jam-packed.
That is fantastic. It's been really wonderful checking all of this stuff out and having a really good go at setting up the... just setting the whole system up and having this all hands-free with content, fantastic content. Thank you very much for your time, Shane.
Thank you, guys.
I think people are going to love it.
Have a wonderful day.
All right, thanks. See you, Shane.